Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I'm here with the More Fresh Picked collection. So there are now 3 die sets to add to the original 4 die sets from the Fresh Pick collection. Yay! This is also available as a bundle if you wish, so it will have a discounted price if you want to get all 3, and you can make all sorts of fabulous cards. Love that! With all these mod floral die sets. I said it the first time I used it and I'm still saying it. You can make boxed cards for folks with this. This is a fabulous gift to give somebody. Also, just making cards in general with all these flowers. You can deconstruct them. You can follow the example on the packaging of how to put it together. Some of them conform to the packaging. Others, you can do a loose interpretation. This one pretty much is conforming because that is like pretty much an A2, right? So there are 3 new Fresh Pick dies. Towards the end of the video, if this is your first time seeing it, I want to do a little trip down memory lane, so you might want to add some of these goodies to your stash. Before I get started in the video, I just want to let you know Kit Club is now open for new subscriptions until the 27th of this month. Also, new this month, the full-size ink pad of Spellbinders Better Press Black Ink and a DIY. This is a blank ink pad that you can fill up with any color. I'm using Better Press Thunder ink in mine, which is the gray ink, but you could do different colors and all of that if you wish. You would just fill it with the Better Press Re-Inker. Okay, so this is fabulous. First up, crafters, there is the Fresh Picked Angel Trumpets dies. Love this. Look at this mod flower. So fun. This is an A2 card. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch tall, okay? So here is that background with the foliage, 5 1/4 inch tall by 3 3/4 inch wide. And then you just layer this up. This is very close to what you'll see on the packaging. So I have the flowers in that arrangement. I love how the flowers, they look like flowers, but then they have the shape to fit like a square, but it's not a square. I love that look. That's why I call these the mod flowers. I did a little bit of ink blending. I'm using Spellbinders Peridot cardstock, some Concordant 9th cardstock as well. In the background here, that's Spellbinders Indigo cardstock, cut out with the notch corner frame. Largest one is an A2. At full size, you could have it hitting every corner of your A2 card. Isn't that fabulous? On this same navy panel, I'm using a new product at Spellbinders, Splatter White Opaque Watercolor, which is bleed proof and high coverage. That's the white splatter that you see there. A little bit on here goes a long way. Check out Spellbinders video for this product. Look how pretty it is. In the background, I have white cardstock, have my splattered foundation layer, and then my florals. I did pop up my florals using some 1mm foam for the foliage and then 2mm foam for the flowers. So you see how here is a little bit lower than that? I'm loving those scrapbook.com foam adhesives in the dots. There are squares, there are circles. I use a 3mm circle to create this interactive element on this dancing watercolor collection set of cards. I will link that video here so you can take a look. And this is now 2mm, 1mm. This is 3. So this has a higher profile, but works so well. To finish off the card, I use this Better Press sentiment from You Are Everything Sentiments. This card is full of birthday wishes. 12 sentiments in here. You can press or glimmer this once and then die cut it once. This is like my favorite sentiment set from Spellbinders. I love the combination of the font. It's just so elegant. I keep using it over and over and over again. I can't get enough of this. It works perfectly with all these fresh picked mod flowers and even the Kit Club version of mod flowers. So I'll show you them. I love to use the Better Press sentiments, which have an elegant touch and fine detail on these. Sentiment like this to ink, you could use this bigger ink pad if you've been wanting one. Let me link my Better Press hack video here so you can see how I would use this. This is on porcelain cotton card, okay, with black Better Press ink. So that's card number 1, featuring Fresh Picked Angel Trumpet. So love. Easy to come together too. These are great for cropping with a friend and making a lot of cards. Yes, there is die cutting, but it's not a lot of crazy die cutting. Not too many small pieces. You don't have to use these, but you can use these bigger elements and you are done. You can produce by yourself many cards. That's why I say it's perfect for gift giving. Or if you're cropping with somebody, you could still make a lot of cards together. Yay! all occasion too. Up next, crafters, this is the fresh picked vase bouquet dies. Look at this, 16 pieces. Now with this one, because we're at a smaller scale, you can customize which pieces you want. So this one has a lot of options as opposed to this one. Although here you could still change out the flowers. You could also shop your fresh pick stash if you want to have the foliage base, but then change the flower tops. In this instance, because this is so small, you could do something different. Now I'm going to show you Spellbinders example here. On my example, it was supposed to be like this for an A2 card. Notice I added 2 more over here. I went a little bit wider, and the reason being, I started my placement of the foliage this first, coming like this. I probably should have done what most crafters do. Start with the middle first, then work it out to the sides. But I started here. Make sure it was tucked into the vase. So I went like one side first. So then I had this big open space. That's why I brought more over here. I love how these little tulips turned out anyway, so I wanted to use more. I did ink blending on these, okay? These are all Spellbinders cardstock with some ink blending. For the vase and sentiment, this is Spellbinders Cosmic Sky cardstock, a beautiful royal blue cardstock. With all these flowers, I love a really nice blue vase in real life, so that's what I put here. 2¼ inch tall by 2¼ inch wide, and then fully assembled you are at 5 inches tall. I do have this popped up. This is 3mm foam, so it is a little bit high, but I wanted to have enough clearance to tuck all this greenery in there right in this little part. I love the vine look with these curved ones right here. So fun. So you do get an example on the packaging, and you can stay right there, or you could just have all of these, only this, play. This one is the one that you can really customize how you wish. With the flowers being with all these colors and the vine, I thought the perfect embossing folder would be this one. This is a 3D embossing folder of the month from last year. It's called Patchwork. So love. You would use a universal plate system with this. It's 5½ inch wide, 8½ inch tall. It has different segments of flowers, and I think it works so perfectly with this vase and all these beautiful florals. Love patchwork. So that's what I cut out in white cardstock. And then the Sentiment Eat Cake, that's from this set, which goes on sale often. It's my Party Glimmer Sentiments. I use the Eat Cake right there, which comes with a coordinating die. Just fabulous. It's like tone on tone, but the sentiment is there popped up. So you get all these sentiments with coordinating dies. This is one that you could put in your hot foil wish list. This flower, when you use the center that's here, there was an open space to it. So I just came in with another flower bit from my stash. This is from the Small Die of the Month from 2022. This is On the Way Out. Outline sentiments. I use that little bit as a center here, and then put some opal gems on top. And then down here, I cut these bigger centers and the small centers, and I still put a little purple gem on the top right there. So it does have a little bit of gems going on with the fresh picked vase. So love. On the inside, because it says Eat Cake, I continued. This is from Spellbinders. I showed in a recent video the sympathy card in another video, which I will link here. This is the Glimmering Flowers collection, also new at Spellbinders. You glimmer a floral background and ink blend on it. I used I'll put the name of the set here, but it was more for sympathy on the inside. Look how pretty that is. Same thing here. This one now is called Birthday Messages from Spellbinders. With this and that one too. All these sentiments, I just eyeballed and lined up. These are fabulous. They actually align pretty good. I did not use a ruler and all of that, and to me it looks pretty straight. I did happy birthday, put a space, my friend. I brought in one extra of this because when you cut this out, you get 4 of them. And then I did sending warmest wishes for your happiness today and always. Count your blessings, not your wrinkles. Isn't that cute? And I just lined up like 2 together, one on top of the other, and that was it. So I have Eat Cake, and then all of this, and then on the inside, the sentiment. This is fabulous from Spellbinders. There are 3 sentiment sets, a die set. I will put a link for all the new collections towards the end of the description box in the video, so you can take a look at all the other collections at Spellbinders. And I also want to invite you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you see all the goodies, including Steals and Deals videos. And lastly, crafters, 2 more cards from this collection. This is the Fresh Picked Daisies. With this, you layer these 2 pieces at that angle and you'll get an A2 card. This is following the packaging for this die set. This one is deconstructed. I'm only using this piece right here on an A2 card as well. Isn't that fabulous? Deconstructed. So this is layering this turned sideways, and then this one also turned sideways with those daisy pieces. This is Spellbinders Silver Fox cardstock, which is now retired. Here, this is Spellbinders Fog cardstock. Cosmic Sky, the royal blue with the yellow, and then this gray on gray. I glued down my foliage, then came on in with the Cosmic Sky, and then put the little tops for these pretty daisies. And then I finished off the whole card with some opal gems here. The sentiment is from the Glimmering Flowers collection. This is new at Spellbinders for this month as well. Curved everyday sentiments. And you get 12 sentiments here. You glimmer it and then die cut it with this coordinating die with that beautiful flag banner look. And I did So Happy For You, which is in one of these, okay? And finished up this card. Alrighty, so that's card 1. Card number 2. After playing with this set, then I decided to deconstruct it. For this card, I have this embossed background, and this is with a new oversized embossing folder from the Propagation Garden collection. That's also a new collection this month. This is 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall. Look how pretty it is. And this is a 2D embossing folder. And then I came in with one of my favorite foundation dies, Essential Modern Ovals. This goes on sale often. If you don't have it, you might want to add this one to your Spellbinders wish list, because this is a fabulous die, just to even bring the focal point in here. That's what these foundation dies do. They'll give you more of that focal point. So I could have used this for this as well. Love Spellbinders foundation dies. The Silver Fox here in one of these inner ones, and then black cardstock. And I came on with some Yasutomo reddish gold metallic watercolor. These are a new product, not brand new, but new to me because I purchased all 3 and I'm having a ball with them. This is the reddish gold. There's also silver and pale gold. And that's what I splattered there. These are high quality watercolor. I purchased all 3 at Spellbinders. Let me also show you, this was my other option. This is Spellbinders Forest cardstock, because now you're seeing it without flowers and the sentiment on top. See how that reddish gold is so pretty? And yes, I'm saving this because I might use it on something else. So at first I was doing it this way, but it didn't look good to me. Then I came in with the black and I thought it looked better there with the black. So I have that splatter. I could have also used the splatter white, but I'm liking the reddish gold on this, just to give it a warmer tone. Then the sentiment, still coming back into You Are Everything sentiments. Again, pressed out in black Better Press ink, but this time on Pebble cotton card. Love! So the Pebble cotton card is their light gray, which works so well with all of this. And then I did more ink blending here. So this is 2 versions of Fresh Picked Daisies, as intended and then deconstructed. I love this one, but I like this one too, but I really love this one. So you can have fun with these, really play and have fun. Could you use this base and then put one of these flowers on top? Sure, why not? And you could stretch it further, definitely with these, because these have a smaller scale. So these are my examples for the more fresh picked collections. 4 cards of fun, not hard to work with, and they're bigger sizes. I know some crafters don't like things that are too small. It's just harder to see and harder to work with. These are nice and bold and make for quicker card making. Easier too. Love that. Now I'm going to go into what was released before, just to show you in case you haven't seen it. This is the original Fresh Picked collection. There were 4 dies in there. Fresh Picked Anemone. That's this set. Love this set. Yana had a recent video where she combined this with some lemons. Oh, wow. Beautiful. This is a by far winner. You could take some of these and mix them with this as well if you wanted to change this out. So there's a lot of play and opportunity within this whole fresh picked set. So now we're at 7 dies of just the fresh picked. Love that. 3 new ones, 4 older ones. Next, there is fresh picked buttercups. Look at this. And you notice I'm still using You Are Everything sentiments. I love the better press with the fresh pick. I think it's just so beautiful together. So this is another one that's loosely constructed, so you can play with it as intended here, and then you can deconstruct it if you wish, coming more like this. You see? And you could change this part too if you want to keep this, and go vice versa, just to freshen it up. If you get this and you want to freshen up the whole set, change the flowers within it. You can just keep playing. That's wonderful. I love that. So this is fresh picked buttercups. These two are my favorite from the first fresh pick, anemones and buttercups. Then there is fresh picked daffodils. Look at that foliage die. So beautiful. Again, You Are Everything sentiments. Little splatter in the background. Notice this is not as opaque as this. You see how you can see the blue peeking through? Notice how you aren't seeing the green here? Yasatomo. Yay. Didn't have it at this time. But you can see the difference with it, right? These are both metallic splatter. But look how pretty this is as well. So you can change the tops of these flowers and still use that same foliage. This is so easy to work with. So if you wanted to introduce somebody to crafting, this is also a great set to work with. So beautiful. And then that sentiment just bumps up the elegance with these mod flowers. Love. Fresh picked daffodils. Lastly, there was fresh picked berries. So this one has that same feel where it's contained. You can also deconstruct it too. There are these berries. Again, You Are Everything sentiments and some gems. Love, right? More mod flowers. And these two have been on sale. These are 2 past Kit Club products. This is the small die of the month, sitting pretty. This just recently went on sale in one of the sales maybe about a month ago or so. This one has been going on sale too, Towering Blooms. See how it works well with glimmer, better press, and it would be fabulous here with my favorite, also wax seal. Have more fun with these mod flowers. Love. And lastly, my mod floral lineup. It can only be purchased at Spellbinders. Colorful burst flower dies. Look at this mod flower with the shape. It's so fun. And then here I use a better press background. So this is another mod option too if you wish. Okay, crafters, I just wanted to show you all these mod floral offerings with the more fresh picked collection, the original fresh pick collection, past Kit Club items, and an exclusive die set. You could make packs of these cards just to have ready. You could have it as untitled cards. When an event comes, you make it a birthday card, congratulations, thank you cards, or make a gift box of cards to give to friends and loved ones. So love. And don't forget, you can get this bundle with the 3 die sets if you wish. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my latest videos for these new April release. There's so much goodness with these 5 collections available at Spellbinders. Lots of range. So I'm sure you'll find something that you'll like and want to add to your crafty stash. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.